Hi Virgo, thank you for joining me for your June general read. Please remember that this is still a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everyone, and that includes the cross watchers. Please switch the energies around if it applies, but never try and force a timeline to fit. If it's not your story this time, then it's absolutely okay to just leave it be. You'll normally find that the bits that are not hitting the mark for you, they're actually part of someone else's timeline. So you take the bits that are resonating for you and you leave the rest behind. Okay, so Virgo, I've already pre-shuffled through all of the decks and I've meditated on your energies as well, but some viewers do still like to see just a quick little card shuffle on camera. Okay, right, so Virgo for June, please. Right, so your first card out is number 5, Follow Your Own Rhythm. And it says, releasing unhealthy attachments or beliefs. You cannot miss what you're destined for. Trust in the life cycles and feel the balance between your efforts and the release. Okay, so I think it might have been Gemini that just had this card as well. This is indicating a struggle to manifest what you want in life, because there's too much focus on the end result. It's all about your expectations are not matching the reality of what you've been given. So a bit of disappointment here when it pertains to you manifesting, and for others of you a straight up struggle to manifest. So that there needs to be a release here of energies in order for you to successfully manifest. It also pertains to you marching to the beat of your own drum. So you're no longer just blindly accepting the things that have been expected of you, and instead you're starting to write your own rules here, and yeah, you're taking the lead on your own life. Now, the colours here, I've never really appreciated the sort of burgundy reds and the golds in this particular card, but they're really jumping for me at the moment for your particular read. So that there's something that there's very healing about your energies at the moment. It's like you're kind of emitting some sort of a healing aura or something at the moment. But it's a very restful vibe that I'm picking up off your energies for this particular card. Also with that sort of dark burgundy red, there's a boost of confidence here, and in fact for some of you it's like you're starting to feel a bit more comfortable in your own skin. So you're breaking down the barriers of some old beliefs here when it pertains to your physical body. It is a really interesting energies. Right, so I'm going to make room for your tarot and we'll see what comes out of there for you. I am going to fast forward this part of the video though, just so you're not sitting watching me shuffle through your entire tarot deck. Okay, so Virgo Collective, please, for June. Okay, so Virgo, the zodiacs that I can see in your read, and please don't focus too heavily on any of the zodiacs that I mention. This may or may not be useful to you. Again, it all depends if you know your full chart and the full chart of the other individual that you're dealing with. It depends on quite a lot of things. That this could be a sign that's somewhere in your chart or somewhere in the chart of the individual that you're dealing with. So we've got the Two of Wands, that is Mars in Aries. You've got the Moon, that's Piscean energy. You've got the Hermit, that's your energy, it's Virgo. The Queen of Swords is Libra energy. Death is Scorpion energy. And the Seven of Cups is also Scorpion energy, it's Venus in Scorpio. You've got Gemini energy with the Lovers. And you've got Mercury energy with the Magician, so it's the element of air. You've got the Knight of Cups, which is Piscean energy, and the Wheel of Fortune, and that is Jupiter, so it's the element of fire. The Six of Cups is Sun in Scorpio energy. The King of Swords is Aquarius energy. The Ten of Coins is Mercury in Virgo. The Three of Wands is Sun in Aries. And the Ace of Cups is water, so that pertains to emotions. Okay, so the planetary influences in your particular read this month, Virgo, you've got the sort of dreamy illusion aspect with the heavy moon influence, and then you've got the Mercury, which is pertaining to communication, intellect and reasoning. So there's something here that is pertaining to needing to keep a balance between fantasy and reality. So there's sort of a quiet appreciation here in your energies that is backed up again with your first card out being the Hermit. I am at the moment getting this by combining your first card with your planetary aspects, okay, just in case you're wondering where I'm pulling this information from. So you're trying to balance your expectations with the physical. So what you expected to get isn't necessarily what you always receive, and there's this sort of quiet appreciation for that, and that you are actually keeping your energies open to certain things being slightly different from how you expected as well. So you would like the end result of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. While you appreciate it's not going to be exactly how you imagined, you'd still like it to be along the same path of what you imagined. So yeah, you are open to sort of negotiations in that way, if you like, but providing that the end result doesn't stray too far from your initial plan. Okay, I really do hope that's getting across properly. Right, so your overall energy, the Moon and the Two of Wands. Now this is you planning for your future here, and you're trying not to allow your fears to have too much of a say in your future planning with the Moon. You're fully aware that emotions are running high, and you're trying to maintain that really nice sort of balance between, I'm feeling between individuals here, to be perfectly honest with you. It's like you're trying to balance out the relationships around you, you're trying to balance out feelings, emotions, wants, needs. You're trying to take in other people's opinions, and you're trying to make things fair. Even though we've not got the Justice card here, I'm feeling that really, really strongly in your read, that you're trying to maintain that fairness across the board. Now with your Queen of Swords and the Death, this could be as clear-cut for some of you as you're cutting things off with a Scorpio. It could well be that clear-cut, right? What I'm actually feeling here for the most part is that there are changes here that are happening to a specific relationship dynamic, and you're open to the change, providing the changes are within reason. That's what I'm getting for you with that particular combination. So again, it's like you are open to compromise and you are open to change, providing that it still follows along the same sort of path of which you were heading. Be aware also, Virgo, that it's feeling a lot like there's an individual here from your past that is trying to manifest you back in to their life. That's for some of you, not all of you, but there's definitely this sort of somebody is reminiscing about you here, and it's like they're trying to sort of pull you back in a bit. With this combination of the Six of Cups, the Magician and the Death, it's like that there's definitely a cycle that has been complete where that particular individual is concerned, and either you or that person is trying to manifest the relationship back into reality. I would be on the lookout for that, because I do believe that we're on the verge of a Mercury retrograde. I'll just get my notes a second and get you the date. I should know this, but obviously with a lot of things going on at the moment. Right, so my notes are saying the 18th of June. I could be wrong about that, but that's certainly what my notes are saying for the next Mercury retrograde. So for some individuals this could be welcome news, and for others maybe not so much. It literally just depends on your perspective. So the Mercury retrograde is just basically, it's a chance for a do-over. When something's over, it's like that energy will come in and it'll be like, but do you still want it? Do you want another chance? But are you sure? Are you really, really sure? It's that. So again, for some it's welcome news, and for others, you know, it's not welcome at all. For you, Virgo, again, is really, really 50-50, right? Because usually when something is over for a strong earth sign, it's done. There is no coming back from a situation of the past. But also, on the other hand, when your heart and soul is so deeply invested in a connection, for some of you, yeah, I can see that it would actually be welcome news, because for some of you, you'd do anything for this particular individual. Again, you have to switch it how it fits, because I don't know your individual personal story. Only you do, and it's certainly showing up in the cards here that there is an opportunity to resurrect a connection from the dead, a connection from the past. So this is an individual that you either knew as a child, or it was sort of like a first love situation, or it's an individual that you have spent a couple of lives with. So it's someone sort of from your past or from past lives. It's that energy with the Six of Cups. The shadow side of the Six of Cups is the danger of looking back on the past with rose-tinted glasses and kind of holding it up to a standard of which it never quite was. So it's sort of romanticising the past. That's the shadow side of the Six of Cups. So it's just to make you aware. No, you already are aware, and that's why you're trying to maintain the balance, that balance that we saw right at the beginning of your read, where you're trying to sort of compromise between the sort of illusion, fantasy energy from the moon, and then your practical side with your your Mercury influence, the communication, your intellect, and being the voice of reason. So yeah, there is definitely an opportunity here for you, Virgo, that is coming back around for another chance. I am seeing that for the most part, though, this particular connection is going to be very successful at reconnecting. This is definitely a reconnect. It is looking very, very successful, because this combination here with your Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, it's the card of fate, karma, destiny. The wheel is turning. The right time, the opportune moment, and the Knight of Cups. I'm feeling, Virgo, that this is a romantic offering or a open, honest, heartfelt conversation here that is coming in towards you, either from a Scorpio, a Gemini, another Virgo, or a Pisces, strongly. So obviously, the only one who can decide the final outcome is yourselves. I don't particularly enjoy doing the past comes back around reads, just as a personal thing, because I'm a firm believer in the past has been, it's gone. That's just my personal opinion. But for some, this will actually be a really good read for you, because it's something that some of you were actually hoping for. So yeah, a bit of a mixed bag for you, Virgo. At the moment, though, you are very much sitting on the fence when this particular connection is involved. I'm getting a strong impression, just going by this direction, that you're going to be putting this individual to the test and making sure that they have done enough of the changes that is expected. Have they matured enough to actually hold down this connection with you? You are definitely going to be putting them through their paces with that. You're going to be putting them to the test, and yeah, you're wanting them to basically put their money where their mouth is, and they're certainly going to be doing just that. So again, I mean, it's completely your choice. In your guidance is the King of Swords, the Ten of Coins, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So your guidance is asking you to really carefully analyze where you want to invest, right? Okay, quick side message here that's just coming through for some of you, not all of you. This is pertaining to a married couple who have separated but not yet divorced, and it's looking very much like they are going to be getting back together as a proper couple. That's for just a tiny handful of you, not all of you, okay? Your guidance is with the King of Swords. It's asking you here to be careful where you place your trust. And it's pertaining to your Ten of Coins. So for those of you who are thinking about investing financially into a situation, you're being asked to carefully reevaluate before you part with any money. And for those just getting back to the relationship side, to carefully analyse the connection and to ensure that it's something that you want to be committed to for the long term. There's also rapid growth and expansion that is indicated with the Three of Wands when it pertains to your love connection here. And the Three of Wands pertains to you being on the right track. You're certainly facing in the right direction where your love connection's concerned. I'm definitely seeing that you are going to be remaining realistic though, whichever way that you decide that this is going to go. And we've got Stalk, a new edition, ideas manifested, pregnancy, baby, child, children, family, good news and inspiration. So for those who are wanting to expand on your current family, then that's indicating that that's going to be quite successful. And for those of you where that is pertaining to you successfully manifesting, that there is good news here that's coming in towards something, a connection that you were trying to manifest. We've got the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth and change mind. Now that's twice that the Phoenix has come out in your read with that Death card. In this particular deck it is a Phoenix, so there is heavy emphasis here on you going through a huge transformation, or the individual that you're dealing with has gone through a huge transformation. Mall crawl, on the hunt, retail therapy, meeting at the mall, pleasantly surprised and a happy find. So yeah, for some of you, this is actually going to be happy news that an individual from your past has put in the self-growth necessary in order to renew an old connection with you. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shock and attack. And looking closely, observing, nitpicking, creeping situation, magnifying things, getting rectified and focus. There's lingering resentment here in somebody's energy that is needing to be addressed. Otherwise it's going to creep back in to that connection. And palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance and flexibility. Yeah, somebody is going to be flexible where in the past they were more rigid and unwilling to change. Thank you. Right. Okay. The unseen and Lemuria returns. So the unseen, it says too much is hidden from you. Look out for hidden clauses in contracts. Think carefully before accepting anything. That did come out in your tarot about your careful investments. Carefully and slowly analyse before you part with any money. That definitely did come out for some of you with that combination there. And for those of you with the romantic connections, there is still something that the individual is keeping from you. While yes, they have done the changes, it's like that there's still something about them that you can't quite put your finger on. So just keep an open mind about that. And Lemuria returns, stepping away from rush hour living, meaningful conversations, earthly spirituality, community, ocean conservation, a time for sharing responsibilities and pleasures, meaningful gatherings and enjoying great health. I'm actually feeling with that particular card, Virgo, somebody here is going to come face to face with an individual that they used to date, and they're coming back round as a more mature adult who has designs on pursuing more of a stable and mature connection with you. And through that, there's highly likely to be a child that comes from that connection. Highly likely. This is definitely somebody from your past, Virgo, is coming back around. So there is lingering resentment here still. as well. From what side of the table that is coming from, I am unsure. That's for you to decide. But it's certainly, for those who want this connection to be a success, then that lingering resentment is going to pose a bit of an issue, okay? There is definitely a situation here that is getting rectified between you and another. Definitely. A time for healing, balsamic moon. And your balsamic moons are literally all about healing, soothing and surrender as well. It says, when one is healed, then all are healed. A time to let go of the past hurts. You are about to turn a corner. You need more time to heal and patience is required. Very 50-50 here about what side of the coin you're on for this one, Virgo. Some of you have manifested this connection from the past to come back round for another shot. And for others of you, it's initially it's not going to be welcome news, but I am seeing that you're going to hear them out, and because you make the choice to sort of give them a little bit of time or whatever, you've given them a chance to sort of say their piece, you're finding that things are actually getting rectified. Somebody here is still not completely healed from the last breakup though. So there is still a little bit of time that's needed. This is definitely this particular Mercury retrograde, Virgo, I'm seeing in this read, it is affecting Virgo massively. Okay, we've got number 8 come together. Okay, it says love needs to be shared. Love is needing to be expressed. Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all of its forms of expression: romantic, familial, unconditional and spiritual. In each instance there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend and or spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and it seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you are attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. Yeah. See, with that card coming out as the healing message, I am genuinely feeling for whoever it is that's resonating with this particular read this month, and it is really, really unusual for a Virgo to give somebody from the past another chance. Really unusual, because Virgo is very, very much once bitten, twice shy. So whoever this individual is that Virgo is allowing them to have another chance with, do not take that for granted, whatever you do. And I genuinely do mean that. Don't take this opportunity for granted with Virgo. If Virgo has given you a second chance, you have to absolutely cherish it, because there is not going to be another chance. If you mess this one up, there genuinely is not going to be another chance. And the best way to approach Virgo is with pure and total honesty, because if you even attempt to hold anything back from Virgo, I guarantee you Virgo is going to pick up on that energy. They're going to start to get they're going to start to really analyze what it is that you're holding back, and it's not going to be a good match for this particular Virgo. So again, just to reiterate, if this is your story and Virgo is giving you another chance, cherish it. Right, positive affirmations please for Virgo. Okay. Oneness is my true nature. So, yeah, that's literally the card of no BS. Okay, so for those of you who are easily offended at swearing, then your read has ended now. Thank you very, very much for watching. And for those of you who don't give a shit, this is the Rebel deck. This is the deck that I always use to end my first set of reads at the start of every month. It's very blunt and to the point. They work in exactly the same way as all of the other tarot and oracle, where it's for the viewers to decide what side of the table that they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. So the energies are still completely interchangeable, okay? Right, so we got stop sleeping so damn much, wake up, you're missing some cool shit, they broke your heart, fuck 'em, that's for the ones who are not going to go back to the past. Laugh, where the fuck is your sense of humour? Take a shot, don't take 12, take 1, okay, maybe 2, move on. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Fuck. Shit's about to get real. Yeah, you don't say. You need your people around you, and be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Virgo. Please like, share or subscribe if that has resonated for you. And thank you so much to all those who have already supported my channel. I appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my descriptions box below. So thank you again, Virgo. Very, very best of luck with this. Please do take care out there, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.